Okay, let's try to make sure everything good to go. Yes, we are. Okay, what's up? Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Just want to talk to everybody real quick about some of the films I watched over the past couple of days. Um, Go ahead and get into it. Hope you all are being good out there. You safe, washing your hands, jazz hands. Hope you all are taking your bath because you need to take a bath during this whole little COVID-19 thing, and then being careful, being safe. Let's go, but yeah, like I said, let's go ahead and talk about these films. So, one of the films that I watched was Trolls World Tour, and this, of course, is a kids' film. If you haven't seen Trolls, you've been living on me for rock. This is one of the films that kids been wanting to see. Let's talk about the cast a little bit. It was a surprising cast, a lot of people in this film that I'm just like, my goodness, this is this is a cast. So, and it was fun because we would start quizzing each other throughout the film, saying who voices that, and I have to wait till that person would sing or would say a certain word type of way, so I can hear that, that just hit just a little bit, so I can guess right. Um, so it's probably just a little funny family game you guys to play with each other. Who voices this and who voices that we did to make the film, more cool. Of course, Anna Kendrick plays Poppy, and Justin Timberlake is Branch. Kelly Clarkson is in this film. Rachel Bloom, who plays Barb. Ozzy Osbourne, my goodness, Chance the Rapper. You'll hear him rap a little bit. Sam Rockwell, what? Kunal Nayar played a guy plays as Guy Diamond, who's from Big Bang Theory. So it's just a couple people that you'll probably like, what? I can't believe that these people are on there. Yeah, they were on there. So uh, of course, two elves embark on an adventure to save their kingdom from Queen Barb, who is trying to collect all of the strings, musical strings, from different kingdoms. Of course, the main characters, the main trolls, didn't know about the different type of music. They just believed in their own music, uh, which is pop music. And just like you have different genres in music, like you have your pop, you have your jazz, you have your smooth jazz, you have your classical, you have your reggaeton, you have your rap, you have your R&B, so you have your country. So all these all this music is just spread across throughout the whole troll kingdom, and they didn't know about it until now. And so, which is kind of crazy because, like, when I was a kid, my dad told me that when you get older and you are stuck in a car with someone who has a different taste of music than you're going to want to know about this music now, and you're going to want to enjoy some of this music. Excuse me, sorry, enjoy some of this music now. So that way, you're just aware of it and you can enjoy it, so you won't be in torture. Why did that stick to me? Your parents always give you that type of advice where you're like, huh, what are you talking about? As I got older, um, and I was able to listen to some of this music, and I was able to gain different friends, and talk to people about it. Like, for example, my dad will throw on some Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I've been waiting. So you all know the song. And then of course, Prince with the Rock. Let's see who else. Good. I'm trying to think of some other rock music. But just give you an example. Mozart. What black kid do you know who heard of Mozart? I'm pretty sure there are some out there. I'm pretty sure there are some who don't. Um, so it was pretty cool. Of course, and then you give me jazz, Kenny G, or you got your R&B, which is your old school R&B, new school R&B. There's still some good R&B out there right now. I just got to find it. I got to find it, but I'm sure there are. I'm just joking. Of course, rap. Of course, like I said, reggaeton. But all these strings is what Queen Barbara's trying to find. And when she get these strings, she feels that her genre of music, which is rock, is the ultimate music. So she's getting these strings, putting it on her guitar, and she wants to have that ultimate power to where she can get all the kings or princess or queens or whatever, and turn them into rock zombies. Rock zombies. um, and so her music can be the most dominant music ever, and no one else, no, all other musics, nope, she doesn't like it. until Poppy and Branch come along and try not to get away. Pretty much that's a movie in itself. The kids gonna love it. You guys as adults, you'll be like, yeah, I like it because the music and everything. I kind of wish they would have used more of their own original songs in the film. I'm pretty sure they did. They did some of their own original songs, but they used songs that are also well known. And I think that's where it lacks a little bit as far as like story wise. But other than that, I think it was a solid film, and I think you guys will enjoy it, and the kids will love it too. So with that being said, let's get over to the next film. The next film I watched was, let's see, come on, stop backing, come on, phone. We're going to do, Underwater. Now, let's talk about this film. This film was directed by William Eubank. I think it's Eubank. It released on January 10th this year. We all know that January is that month for films because you're coming out from holidays and you slowly transition into January and you're like, it's not really anything too good coming out in January. No, we had Bad. I think Bad Boys came out in January. What did it come out in January? I can't remember. But we had, I think, yeah, I think it did. Um, we had The Gentleman. We had quite a few films that came out in January to where you're like, okay, January, you're learning. Hollywood, you're learning. Put out better films so you guys can make some bread and so you can entertain your fans. The people that want to see some good films. So, Underwater. How I felt about this film is that if this movie would have came back out when all those um, hardcore hardcore horror films came out, like you had the Urban Legend, you had Scream, you had Kevin with Jeepers Creepers, you had all. There it was a certain time in Hollywood where these horror films, suspense films, were really like hitting it hard. I think this film belongs back in that time. This is still good for this time. Don't get me wrong, but I think that it would have made more with. I think this film would have made more if it came out during that time. But I mean, it is what it is, you know. But it's still. I think I say that it's still an enjoyable film. I do say um, you probably might watch it one time and that's it. Or if you just want to show somebody, like, hey, you want to watch this movie real quick? I heard it was pretty good, and it is pretty good. The way it starts off is pretty good. Let me tell you guys the cast of this. Just the two, well, the main people, of course, Kristen Stewart. I know you all guys thinking Kristen Stewart. She's like, nah. I'm gonna start. I'm I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm not gonna bash her. I'm not gonna bash. She's a great actress, especially in this film. The way how the film starts when she has to be scared and terrified, she plays that character, and I love it. Kristen Stewart, T.J. Miller, Vincent Cassell. Oh, my heartthrob. One of my Jessica Henwick. I don't know what something about her, but I'm just like, can't let me. She's beautiful. Jessica Henwick is what was she was in Daredevil. No, not Daredevil. I'm sorry, Iron Fist. Colleen Wing, that's her. I got a crush on her. Hey, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's one of my Hollywood crushes. But between Kristen Stewart, Jessica Henwick, those two were the best actresses on this one. T.J. Miller character, he was, of course, he is the comic relief. Some of his jokes stick, and some of the things he does make you get you a chuckle a bit. But there are times where I was like, "Dude, shut up." But no, he was good. He was good with his character. Give me just a second here. Okay, sorry about that. I had to stop the video real quick. So why I stopped that? Oh, T.J. Miller. Yes, I think that's why I stopped that. Yes. So as far as this film goes, so T.J. Miller, he was good. He was fine in it. I do feel that. Um, oh, let me tell you guys exactly what the film was about. I'm sorry, I got a phone call and I had to stop a little bit. So give you a better synopsis. Da, 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 what this is. So, disaster strikes more than 6 miles below the ocean surface when water crashes through the walls of a drilling station. Led by their captain, the survivors realize that their only hope is to walk across the seafloor to reach the main part of the facility. But they soon find themselves in a fight for their lives when they come under attack from mysterious and deadly creatures that no one has ever seen. So, It made about what 40.9 million at the box office, but they were I think the budget was a good 50 to 80 million, I believe. Um, but still, I mean, no shade to them. It's hard making something that you. It's hard making films period that you think they're going to be great or do better than what you expected to. But they that's decent to me. That's decent. I mean, hey, they probably have to pay out a little bit more to make up that budget. But as far as the movie concerned, as far as I'm concerned, that I wish there are some things they could have done better. Of course, I wish they would have dug deeper into the characters, like their backstories, why they got into this to being a deep sea diver and working on these rigs, or what do they have waiting for them after they get out of this mess. Just they had a couple times where they could have, found out where you could have found out more about their characters, so it can stick more to you, and so you can care more about these characters. They didn't really do that with everyone that survived in this film. And I think that's where this film kind of messed up a bit. I also feel that with these creatures that they come across, um, I will say with the creatures that you can definitely tell that it gives that alien feel to it, but I don't get scared like that. Um, you can tell that with the director that he likes Alien. For me, I felt like that. Um, but it doesn't have any really jump scares, anything like that. It doesn't really have any like. It has some moments where you're just like, ooh, that was like, dang man, I hate that happened to that person. But it's just it was something missing from it with this film, and I think that's why it didn't do as big as it should. That's the only reason why. Though for those reasons. Um, but other than that, it's always a character in these films like this is just something stupid, and you need that sometimes just so the movie can progress on. And it was a part where two guys were sent out into the ocean to see what was the cause of this, breaking of with this explosion. And one of the little creatures swam up and tried to attack him, and then he whops it and kills it, brings it back on the ship. Right there in that writing, I would have my character say, "Why the hell did you bring this on ship, not knowing what it was?" Because it's always something underwater that we have never seen. Nobody has ever come in contact with it, and you like, "Why did you bring this on here?" I'm gonna throw you outside with that because you brought this on there, and because he did that, a bigger creature is looking for its baby, and now you got a target on your back. So that's what happened. But other than that, I think the film you probably watch it one time or one time with your friends, and that'll probably be it. I don't give the story too much away, but that's pretty much the story in itself. And they're just trying to survive from being underwater while dealing with all the pressure that can kill you and dealing with these creatures that can kill you. I wish there was somebody who came across these creatures that got killed by them and they left the videotape to bring in more of that suspense. But we all know that's so cliche. But it's different ways you could have wrote in these creatures and these things to make the film stick a bit more. But other than that, I think the film was decent for what it was, and I enjoyed it. It was cool. Um, Thumbs up. Let's see. What's the next film I want to get into? Next film I want to get into is. Let me see. Hold on. Get this out the way. Bad Education. It says that the movie was supposed to come out in 2019, in September, but it came out I get like this year. This is my first year, first time around hearing about it. I saw a couple of previews of it, and I was like, "What is this about?" And I heard good things about it, and so I jumped into it. No, just not expecting much, but I just heard about it. So, you guys a synopsis of it. A Long Island, oh, based on a true story, by the way. A Long Island school superintendent and his assistant are credited with bringing the district unprecedented prestige. Frank is a master of positive messaging, whether before an audience of community leaders or in an office with a concerned student or parent. That changes when a student reporter uncovers an embezzlement scheme of epic proportions, prompting Frank to devise an elaborate cover up. Man, let me tell you something. If this don't hit, if this ain't talking about what's been going on for like Aunt Becky. Okay, sorry, I ain't gonna talk about the lady, Lori Laughlin. But so this is a cast. It has some familiar faces with it. Hugh Jackman, he's in it. Allison Janney from Moms. I don't want to butcher her name. Geraldine Viswanathan. Um, and Ray Romano is in this film. You'll probably see a couple other familiar faces, but Bad Education. So watching this film, as it starts off, um, the way how it starts off, you're seeing this squeaky clean superintendent played by Hugh Jackman. He's getting ready for a speech, cleaning himself up. Ray Romano saying his speech in the background, called him to the stage. Children, yeah, superintendent, yada, yada. And so they're like excited. They are number 4 within this district, and Hugh Jackman character Frank is hell bent on getting his school to be number 1. That's what he wants. More money. That's what they need. And so you kind of see what's going on here. And they say they want to get all this money, and they think that they can become number 1 within the district and get those votes by creating a skywalk. When you start looking around the school looks in good shape. However, the ceilings, because of old water pipes, old water leaks, that's something that the people are starting to be concerned about. So, one of the characters plays as a reporter for the school. She's talking to Hugh Jackman character and to Allison Janney about the skywalk and things about the school, and she brings it back to the chief in writing. I guess you could say that's who they call the person who over the journalism department, and he's telling her, "No, we need something more juicier. We need something that is going to grab everybody's attention." So she continues to dig deep. She finds out about the money being taken away, and she's just trying to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's when she starts to get involved with. That's when they start to turn around. You start to see when this mess start hitting the fan. So people get caught up with taking money from out of the school's budget and using it for their own personal gain. Dark secrets start coming out, especially with Hugh Jackman's character. My goodness. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Wolverine, I was not ready for that. Uh, I had to stop the movie for a minute because I was just so shocked that I was like, not the Wolverine. So you guys watch it. I'm pretty sure you guys will, when you watch the film, you'll see what I'm talking about with his character, and you'll just be like, okay, all right, buddy. So, but yeah, so these dark secrets start to come out, these things, and then they're using this money to for their own personal gain. But overall, I thought the film was really good. You see some acting. I wish they would have. I also wish with this film is that they would have had Hugh Jackman's character and Allison Janney's character have that moment where they clash of saying and show who started this, who idea was this to continue to do this. Why didn't we stop? I needed a bit more tense situations with that. But overall, it was great. There was a couple. There was both of them have their part where you see their acting chops are just like, man, y'all some great actors. Man, y'all doing y'all thing. Um, but overall, I thought the film was pretty good. I don't want to give out too much to say what happens. It is based on a true story, so you probably can dig deeper into it and find out more what the movie didn't put out there. I didn't get a chance to, but I'm just saying that you guys can do that as well if you want to. So, with that being said, I think those are all the films that I've watched over the past couple of days. I'm still watching Ozark. Man, that's a good show. So I'm trying to get into. I'm only on season 1. Don't at me. I'm still on season 1, so I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to continue to watch that. Defending Jacob. We're trying to finish watching that. I think it's a mini series. I think it's hopefully there's only 4 episodes. I only seen 4 episodes posted. If you have an Apple TV, you can watch Defending Jacob on Apple TV, or you could, or if you have Fire Stick, you can watch Defending Jacob that way. So I'll be watching those two. I'll be watching that. Trying to finish that up, and I'll have that review up for you guys. But it's looking good so far with Defending Jacob. I think there are a couple more films on Netflix that I want to get into that I haven't discussed yet, that I haven't had a chance to watch yet. And when I do, I will discuss that with you guys. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for kicking on my face and checking out. So if you could, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to discuss about these films or if you want to know more about it. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, continue to wash your hands, be safe, continue to practice social distancing. Despite what they are saying about opening up Houston, be careful out there because we don't want this thing to continue to go. We want to beat this thing and be done with it and enjoy our lives. So, with that being said, once again, peace, guys. Have a good one.